very good morning to all of you and Rajul and others who are on the other side of the planet. Good evening to you. And it's my privilege and honor to welcome you all. First of all, a hearty congratulations to all the members on the panel for completing their silver jubilee in the industry. So just about a week back. And I mean, it's amazing. You guys have done 25 years and still look so young and fresh in your ideas. You're going to explore. And also, congratulations to all the audience. I can see, I can relate to many of the names. So we have an amazing audience here. You all been major contributors to the Indian product industry, software products. So hearty congratulations on your long innings. Who's the panel? Ravi is yet to join. Aditya, I'll join. I mean, I look at in the order. IIT Kanpur, I remember his day one computer science. And then he worked in Finacle, and then afterwards he's been a co-founder for Clarify, now erstwhile customer experience. And Palit, IIT Kharagpur, industrial engineering and management, and he was product management head of Finacle for a long time, and he's a senior vice president Active AI, and he's seen the leadership of products from large enterprises as well as startups. Rajul is an enterprise architect in Discover Financials. He's sitting on the other side in Utah, Salt Lake City, and IIT Kanpur again, and
Yep.
he's also a stealth mode entrepreneur. We are going to explore a little more. Raktim Singh is from IIT Varanasi, if I remember right, and he really swam across all the domains, trade finance, wealth management, digital banking. So he managed large engineering teams as well. So we're going to quiz him on that. Vinay has been the quietest in my early days, but he saw, the BPO, the services, as well as the products. He's the CEO of a software company, Maxis Mosin for Technosoft, and they have portfolio of financial services products. And Rivi is going to join in. Rivi is the founder of Customer XPS and now Clarify, IIT Varanasi, and he was also a product manager of Bankaway in good old days of Info. So that's very brief introduction, about each one of them. So let me set the ball rolling by asking the question. So guys, when you all joined in 95, it was very, very exciting to join the services in the software side itself and go on site and make a ton of money. You guys choose to get into the product and you remained there forever. Tell me what was your thought when you choose to get into product management, or sorry, products, when you joined the industry?
Well, of us, I think it was not by choice actually. We were, sent to Finacle that way, BBU that time. But the thing is that, post that, we got hooked onto it, and we remained there. That was the biggest thing. Then it was like, the really, the taste of blood for a carnivore. That is what happened for us, and then we could never leave that. And then we really understood, what a great opportunity it is to get into something like, developing something which is not really a specific customer is asking for it, which is not bespoke. You're doing something for markets. I think all of these are the reasons that probably kept us there for the last 25 years in this stream.
Yeah. So how I will add to it, for me also, and I and Palit were joined together on 26 June, and we were joined in the BBU, and our office was in BTM that time, which is not in the main campus. So just to add, I think that time even Infosys was also not very known in Bangalore, and being a part of the product itself was a challenge. So I'll just a little on a lighter note, when I think I and Palit and together we were searching for the house, people used to ask which company Infosys, and then one person told, oh, the company which run the blue buses. So yeah, so that is So I will say it is a quite satisfactory thing seeing company which is known by the blue buses to becoming a blue chip company now across the world. That itself was a quite satisfaction. And then, as Wallace said, once you get a taste of it, understanding that here you are able to go deep into the things and really do and add value, that is the most satisfactory part, and I think that is what hooked here, and I floated at least. So how if I add and if of course I reflect back, I will say again the maybe the golden circle applies here. The what part remains same, and especially whether it's a banking, and I think what Rajul is also talking. And if I relate to banking, it's like you are taking the money out or putting the money in. The what part remains same, and in the services, of course, this what part is very clearly defined and given to you. Uh,
Exactly.
the how part of it, sometimes you get a luxury of influencing how this requirement can get done, but the why part, why even if it's required even, and maybe what customer has told, and maybe you have to read what he has not even told and why even asking. If I reflect back, I think that is the biggest learning for me, being in the some domain heavy product, whether it's trade finance, or if I talk of digital also, what remains same. We are reading the book, we still want to do money transfer. How is like you as somebody was referring some technology, uh, whether it's old technologies, open architecture, Java word, or of course there are so many things. Uh, Main thing is that what has forced into my mind is why. Why customer is asking, what else he has not asked, and that why part. That is really a big learning which happens here. And I think unless you are very much clear on that why you wanted to do that business, why even your customer is buying your product, it's just you are plain lucky he has bought it. If you have cracked that, that will help you in surviving and moving ahead. And I think being part of this product is it is still keep on forcing. And again, on a I have been here, and I will say that I got even the opportunity to refactor and drop even my own written code. So yeah, I have written the code earlier, and which I have dropped now, and even some of the Lal's code also. So let me add here.
Lal will never agree to that. No.
And maybe we open up the floor for questions. Raktim, very briefly, you touched upon, so just summarize in one or two sentences. They say that you can't design a car if you have not driven one. So now you get lots of youngsters, who have not seen wealth management, or trade finance, etc. How do you really get them to write all the beautiful code?
Yeah, you just asked a very nice and very difficult question and chosen me. So, on a serious note, yeah, it's a difficult thing. And again, it's a learnability. In as of now and earlier also, we have made the structure of a product management team where some people from bank has come, or somebody who knows the domain or understand even the customer domain, and dev team and QA team. I will go back to what earlier I said, and which I keep on emphasizing. Be ready, learn to unlearn. That is the motto here. Because if you just come that this is how I was doing in the bank, and that's why it should get done in the product. No, I will think from the customer point of view, and even as I said, what he has told or not even told. Think of it if you are doing that banking part, even and luckily in our case, what is there the case that each one of us has at least a bank account is there. So if you were sitting on the other side, how you would have done? and then explaining the rationale of why, when it's coming to the trade finance, like again, it's like export import. Everybody understand little bit of that, and why that has been done, and how we can uh, just don't automate but optimize the overall solution. So I have coded for the good and receipt form, which we used to call GR forms, and many things. Those things are no longer required. So just understand that. I will say somewhere government of India has also helped in bringing the digital into the world, like when you file the tax, and earlier you used to submit all the TDS forms and form this one. Now that all that got downloaded, so somewhere you have to keep on giving these type of inferences, see how this is how life has become smooth, and can we think something like that. And uh, coming to the wealth management also, yeah, uh, of course people joke on me that, Raktim, you are old now, you can talk of wealth management, and you must have got lot of stocks and money.
You
We
made
have
your
only
wealth.
yeah, we have salary, but again, it's, but why you can't do SIP, and what does it mean, and why SIP has to be on a date or a fixed date? Can there be something, a SIP, which is as per your design? Whenever you have got in the month, you realize that you have extra money. That time only you should be able to invest, and there is not a structure is imposed. That every 21st of the month, or maybe every fifth of the month only, and that too 1,000 rupees or maybe 10,000 rupees. So this is where I keep on teaching to the people who join new. Just keep on thinking what you will like if you are on the other side, and then of course there is a little domain expertise is needed, which helps. And keep on asking the why is even taking. Are you just automating the current thing? And of course you may end up automating a legacy system. That's not the thing, that's not the game. Game is again thinking beyond to it, like how you can remove the wasteful which happens in the process, and can you add value in that. And I think that gives you the most satisfaction.
So, friends, this was my talk last Saturday with my other colleagues who have completed 25 years in software product development. The main thing, according to me, in whatever business you are in, remember what I talked about, the golden circle. What remains same? We are doing a credit debit in the bank, we are reading the books, we are watching the movies. The how is changing. You want to do this banking through your mobile, you want to read book through Kindle, or you want to watch movies through Netflix and not going to the cinema hall. But more than these two, the biggest thing is why. And that why will is the mantra for the companies which are having a long run. So for the Netflix, it's not a renting of the movie CDs is the business. That's what Blockbuster did the mistake. For the Netflix, idea is they wanted to bring entertainment into the house of consumer. Same for Uber. They are not only into the taxi hiring business. They are making the travel easy. That is their why. And similarly, in the banking also, we all have to think of it. What is that why part? Why? Because banking on its own never start. Uh, you buy a house and that's why you need the money and you go to the bank. Or similarly, you want to purchase a vehicle and that's why you need money. So that is the why according to me in the banking. And if you are planning to develop a product which is related to in the banking, keep on thinking how this why part will get solved and provide greater value to your customer. I hope you enjoy this video and looking forward to interact more with you and you'll be finding more videos from my side. Thank you.